welcome to our coverage of the WNBA on 2K Sports.
Our game tonight featuring the Indiana Fever as they go up against the Connecticut Sun. In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefitemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride.
You know, it's always interesting to match up the offseason expectations with the reality of a new season.
That's what's so great about this league from a fan perspective, right? There's always something to look forward to, no matter where your team is.
Well, both teams here, they're excited about the possibilities, and that can mean anything from developing young talent to winning a chip.
It's Burton.
6 on the shot clock. Pass to Thomas.
Over Boston.
Misses off the left iron.
A real defensive lapse there. She's not a player you can leave open for a jump shot. They're lucky she didn't punish him there.
Now here's Clark.
On the wing, Kelsey Mitchell.
A good-looking shot from the wing.
That play shows you that Mitchell doesn't have to be ball dominant to be effective. She can just catch and shoot.
Thomas outside.
Bonner, pass to Carrington.
Jones, covered by Smith. Jones left side.
Here's Harrington.
Over Mitchell.
And the basket by Carrington.
I like seeing Carrington pull up from here, showing just how impactful she can be on offense.
She's been in this league for a decade and a half now, but DeWanna Bonner is still going strong.
Yeah, that's maybe her greatest attribute, her consistency of excellence. She can do a lot of things at a high level, and you always love to see her activity level at both ends. She's a coach's dream.
Pass to Burton.
Bonner outside. Thomas. To the inside.
It's stolen by Aaliyah Boston.
They're moving it up. Here's Mitchell.
Good, and it's Aaliyah Boston who picks up the assist.
Just a strong finish through contact. Kelsey Mitchell refusing to be out-muscled. I love to see that kind of physicality from her.
It's Burton. Pass to Carrington.
Jones.
Here's Harrington.
She's covered by Mitchell. DeWanna Bonner for 3. Gets a three-pointer to fall.
The defense has to at least honor Bonner's outside shot. She's happy to remind them of this fact, too.
Andrew Smith. Back to Mitchell. To the wing, right side. Caitlin Clark with room. Rebounded by the Sun.
Great look, disappointing miss.
What happened there? I mean, that shot's almost as good as automatic.
I don't know.
Pass to Burton.
Expanding her range.
They grab their own miss. And stolen by Smith. Here's Boston.
Second chance shot. And she lays it in.
She was the first one to react to that miss. I mean, that's just a hustle play on the putback.
Thomas outside. Bonner outside. Jones.
Pass to Carrington.
That's her second shot and her second basket. My math says that's 2 for 2.
Well, the inside defense tries to put the clamps on Carrington, but she makes a clever move and gets through.
Now here's Smith.
No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change.
Caitlin Clark with the 3.
Buries it from three-point range.
A wide open 3. They need much better communication defensively.
Connecticut trailing. And here's Thomas. Right wing. Picked by Jones.
It's Burton.
She's covered by Clark. DeWanna Bonner for 3.
Caitlin Clark with the board.
Well, with a clear look at the basket, she doesn't really miss a lot of those.
3 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Back to Mitchell. Pass to Clark. There's the 3. And And another three for Indiana.
Well, Kelsey Mitchell sometimes has that shoot-first mindset, but she's also always willing to make the next pass.
Bonner outside. Launches a three. And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Fever on top, leading by 5. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. All right, the second quarter beginning in just a moment. And what stands out to you from the Fever in this one?
Nice start to the game for them, tallying a few steals through one.
They've been aggressive on defense, and it's paid off, so I'm going to expect them to keep it up.
And so here's Connecticut, trailing by 5. Carrington, Cole defending. Now here's Carrington. That ball is off target. That miss makes her 2 for 3. Pass to Clark. Dantas. Mitchell with it. Here's the three. And another three for Indiana.
Triples keep on falling, guys. 3 in a row now.
These defenders can't stay so soft on the perimeter.
And for the Connecticut Sun, their first year in the W was in 1999. They're still searching for that first title.
Connecticut has been so close, falling in the finals 4 times. A couple of those losses in heartbreaking fashion. Sun fans are very hungry for that banner.
And Harris gets it to go.
Well, she can give it as good as she gets.
We're seeing some gamesmanship right now. Answers right back with a 3 of her own.
Now here's Mitchell. She's got 7. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by DeWanna Bonner. The Sun on offense. It's a 5-point game. Pass to Hahn. Shoots the 3. Rebounded by the Fever. 2 minutes now played in this second quarter. To the paint. Back Benlay. That one falls coming off Kelsey Mitchell's feet.
She can time her passes so perfectly. What an assist.
Now a timeout called by Connecticut. Now Burton. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Pass to Jones. Burton, she's covered by Clark. Bonner outside. Hits it from 3-point range.
They are absolutely stroking it from outside.
The Fever leading. Boston with it. Mitchell up top, covered by Harris. Clark outside, clock at 6. Pass to Boston. Stolen by Jones. Mitchell outside. And about 3 minutes played now in this second quarter. Clark outside. Boston sets a screen. Beyond the arc. And Clark gets the 3.
Great job from beyond the arc this quarter, shooting just above 60% for the game total. You heard me right, 60%, 6-0.
Now here's Bonner. 6 points for her. Pass to Hahn. To the wing on the left. Here's Harris. tried to answer back, but that three is off the mark. Mitchell outside. Boston with it. Back to Mitchell. Clark right side. The Sun pull it in.
And guys, this is something we were just talking about off the air, but Caitlin Clark is one of the most hyped basketball players that we've ever seen.
Yeah, and we're not just talking about the WNBA. When you talk about the most hyped rookies, I think you probably have to go back to 2003 when LeBron went first overall. Basically, it's going to be really fun to see how Caitlin Clark's career goes.
Now here's Mitchell. She has 7. Up top, Clark. Samuelson. No good with the triple. It's Burton. She's covered by Mitchell. To the right side. Picked by Jones. Pass to Bonner from the arc. That shot missing. Mitchell outside. Here's Clark. From outside the arc, buries the long-range jumper. And so we wrap up the first half. The Fever on top, leading by 8. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow on 2K Sports. And now the third quarter about to get going again.
Man, it has been an incredible game here from Caitlin Clark.
Her decision-making simply flawless today. Nothing but quality shots from her in the first half. She wasn't forcing anything.
Yeah, but I think here in the second half, they may want her to be a little more assertive and start taking more shots, even the tough ones.
Thomas outside. Out to the right wing. It's Burton. She's covered by Clark. Burton can't hit.
Yeah, she's not necessarily a strong interior presence, but she's got to finish those chances when she has them.
Now here's Mitchell. They lead by 8. That's the biggest margin of the game.
Boston. She's guarded by Boston.
Thomas outside. Out to the wing. And here's Burton. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Here's Mitchell. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. And they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. They got to score.
Pass to Carrington.
The pick by Jones. 13 feet out. And again, no good by Connecticut. Here's the Fever with the ball. Here's Smith. Guarded by Jones. Shot's good by Smith.
The moment Melissa Smith gets that ball inside, good night. I mean, Melissa is so hard to stop.
Now Burton. Pass to Thomas. over Boston. And again, no good by Connecticut.
A sluggish start to begin this second half. They're still scoreless.
You know, one of the areas Aaliyah Boston really shines is on the glass.
Yeah, she is an efficient rebounder. And as we all know, rebounds often win or lose games. Then you add in Boston's offensive efforts, and she really is a big contributor to team success.
Timeout called the Sun. Here's Bonner. She's got 8. Thomas a screen. Down low. That's good. And it's DeWanna Bonner with the assist.
Well, the paint is Thomas's bread and butter because she is very confident in her ability to score inside.
Mitchell outside. To the middle. That's tipped. It's stolen by Alyssa Thomas. Bonner outside. Connects from three-point range.
The scouting report on Bonner is probably play off a bit, but when in rhythm, she is better as a shooter.
Time called here. The Fever decide to talk it over.
You know, I just can't get over the fact that Alyssa Thomas has been playing with 2 torn labrums for years now. I mean, talk about toughness.
Yeah, hence her one-handed shooting style. But she's an absolute warrior. She's not only playing through pain, she's doing it at an elite level.
So it's both teams making substitutions here. Here's Mitchell. 7 points in the game. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on DeWanna Bonner. That's her first foul. Second half of play, and we're 3 minutes into the third here. Pass to Smith. Mitchell. Oh, Bonner defending. Now here's Clark. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Watches it. Rebounded by the Sun. Out to the wing. Here's Harris. Offline with the 3. The Fever leading. Mitchell outside. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Indiana again missing.
Yeah, she didn't punish them for the weak coverage that time, but they just can't count on her missing.
Absolutely, Brian. She's got to go right back to that shot.
Now here's Harris.
Terrific effort from Harris on that play. Doesn't back down and draws the foul.
First trip to the line for her here. That free throw missing. So both teams making some changes here. And she sinks the second. Indiana with the ball. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. Clark outside. Inside. A nice shot by Fagbenle.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Connecticut trailing. Outside Mabry. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot.
With the success they've been having from three-point range since halftime, I'll bet you that scoreboard looks a lot different soon.
Yeah, that's assuming they can continue their hot shooting. But if they do, especially if they can get a few stops, you have to think they'll make a run.
Clark can't hit.
Yeah, her touch has deserted her this quarter. Nowhere to be found.
It's 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Now here's Harris. She's covered by Clark. 6 to shoot. Here's Thomas. And she uses the glass on the layup.
She just plays with a love of the game. You can see it in how she prepares, her work ethic, the way she interacts with her teammates and players on other teams. When she hits the floor, she is all about the game of basketball.
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The Fever on top, leading by 4. And after a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. Thanks for joining us again as we get set for the fourth quarter. A terrific game so far. Clark with it. Over to the wing. Boston inside. Guarded by Jones. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Boston. Some solid defense there from Brianna Jones. And Connecticut has possession, trailing by 4. Here's Bonner. Here's Hahn. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
The long arms and Han Shu coming in handy there.
Now here's Hull. Pass to Fagbenle. Clark. Boston sets a screen. Let's go with a 3. And Clark gets the 3.
Once again, she's able to knock down the long-range jumper. It's just been her night from deep.
Stolen by Clark. And it's the Fever on the break. Pass to Boston. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
A little over a minute and a half of the fourth quarter gone now. Bonner outside. Rebounded by the Fever. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Boston. Guarded by Jones. Clark left side. Boston sets a screen. A 3 ball. And a shot by Clark, no good. And Connecticut has possession. 7-point differential. Right wing. It's Burton. Hull defending. And here's Burton. Over Hull. Jones inside. She's guarded by Samuelson. And so it looks like the Sun will retain possession here. Now a timeout called by Connecticut. The Fever making a switch here. A little over 2.5 minutes have passed by now here in the fourth quarter. Boston with it. Now guarded by Bonner. Boston with the bucket.
What a nice play. Stolen away and took it coast to coast.
Here's Thomas. To end the run, and she lays it up and in.
Beating opponents with physicality. I love that rugged, old-school style that Thomas can bust out.
Now here's Clark. She's tightly guarded. Good on the triple.
I mean, she scored most of their points herself. Her offense is a big part of her team's recipe for success.
To the middle, and stolen by Smith. Now here's Mitchell. She's covered by Thomas. Back to Mitchell. Clark, right side. That's in there. Kelsey Mitchell with the assist.
Just on fire from beyond the arc.
Seems like just about all her points are coming from deep.
Now a timeout called by Connecticut. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Thomas outside. It's hauled in by Smith.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy because 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup.
Pass to Boston. Clark. Back to Boston. Shot clock at 6. Some solid defense there from Brianna Jones. To the inside. Thomas lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Here's Mitchell. Pass to Smith. Here's Clark. Mitchell outside. Samuelson. Clark outside. Lets it fly. Now here's Mitchell. Defense right on her. Five to shoot. Here's Clark. And so it's the Fever taking care of business in this one. And in the end, a comfortable win in what was a pretty hostile environment.
Yeah, you know, it's never going to be easy on the road. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.